Hi guys, Brian here with Hobdies, Ancients and More. Today I want to talk to you about some of the smaller coins that came from ancient Greeks. Here you have a tetradrachm, which is pretty close to the size of a quarter and everything, but that's not what we're going to be talking about today. So not the tetradrachm. So right there. It's a drachm, but we're not going to talk about that today. We're going to talk about Greek fractional coinage. These tiny pieces of history. Just about the ones I have are about 200 years after the birth of coinage was being used to pass around. This one right here is from Aeolus Khan, 4th century BC. It's an AR hemiobol. Weighs under a gram. The obverse is a 4-part horse. And on the reverse is a floral pattern. Fourth century, such tiny little coin. To get the image on there from Aeolus. I have a couple from there. This next one's from Aeolus Khan as well. This is one of my favorites. It's an eagle facing left. This is another hemiobol. This one dates to the 5th century BC. This one was minted between 480 and 450 BC. Has the KY under the eagle right there. On the back is the NQ square from some of the earlier coinage before they started doing more detail on the back like they did the front. Yeah, 480 to 450 BC. Now I have the issue that came right after this, which was issued from 450 to 400 BC. It's an eagle facing to the left. Nice eagle with the K underneath and the Y down below. Such tiny coins. Do you imagine having to try to keep up with these? And they've made it here 2,400 years later. Pretty amazing. Okay, next we have from Mysia Cyzicus. This is a real popular one. Cyzicus was a very rich town, and I believe around what is today modern Turkey. Obverse, you have a 4-part boar, and a lot of them you'll have a tuna over here to the right. Tuna was one of the symbols for the city of Cyzicus. This one is dated around the 5th century. I believe they made them over the 5th and into the 4th possibly too. It's very popular and they've made a lot of it. The obverse is the 4-part boar, I was saying. And then the reverse is the lion roaring head to the left. Let's see. And I believe there's like a star above the head or a K. Yeah. And these are pretty affordable, some of the ones I've been showing you. I know this one right here you could get anywhere between 30, 50, 80 bucks, possibly more depending on the quality. These are some of the first coins I got, and I was able to actually get them in a lot deal from CNG. and got them for a pretty good price, which you can get sometimes out there. Okay, I want to show you some of the ones. This is from Lesbos, Mytilene from Lesbos. Just another kind of, I believe, wealthy town. This one's from around 500 to 450 BC. It has the real dark toned, as silver does. NQ square on the back. This is supposed to be two confronting boars. See the horns up there and their heads smashing towards each other. Okay, and you see how big this is still the hemioval. Well, it goes down to all the way to the Tetimorion. Did I say that right? A smaller size. I'm still working on how to pronounce everything. But yes, even smaller. Tetimorion, I believe is how you say that. Okay. Real tiny. I got a couple more I'm going to show you. I'm not going to go into too much detail, but just, this is head, face it to the left. I believe this is from Pocus. This is a larger, probably close to the tri-oval or oval. We have a head facing to the left. Pocus was a rich city, and I believe that's around 5th century too. And this one is the head of Larissa, slightly faced, with a rose on the back. This is probably dioval. It's one of the larger compared to them. Really nice. This is maybe from Larissa, Thessaly, or Rhodes. I can't remember at the moment. But it's a little, as you can tell, it's larger. But yeah, Greek fractions, 2,400 years plus old. And like I said, these are affordable, and anyone can purchase these. If you have any interest or wanting to look for any, just give me a shout. Thanks for watching.